Why don't we make like a kiss and lip? Ah, humor, the universal icebreaker. It's that magical ingredient that can turn an awkward situation into a memorable one. And let's face it, when it comes to that first kiss, we could all use a little bit of magic to ease the tension. You see, a good chuckle is like a secret weapon in the world of romance. It allows us to show our vulnerability, to connect on a different level, and to create an atmosphere of comfort and ease. So, next time you're leaning in for that smooch, why not crack a little joke? And remember, it's not about being the next stand-up comedian. It's about showing your genuine, fun-loving self. Because at the end of the day, a kiss isn't just a physical connection, it's an emotional one too. Now that we've got the laughter out of the way, let's get down to business. Kissing, it's not rocket science, but it does have its technique. Now let's dive into the basics of a good old smooch. First off, let's talk about the foundation of any good kiss. Fresh breath and well taken care of lips. It's just common courtesy, really. Who wants to lock lips with a mouth that's been marinating in garlic or coffee all day? So always remember to brush your teeth, use some mouthwash, or at the very least, pop a mint before you lean in. As for your lips, keep them soft and moisturized. Chapped lips can be a bit of a turn-off and can also make the kiss less comfortable for both parties involved. Next up, we have timing and reading signals. A kiss is a two-person job, and it's important to ensure that both parties are on the same page. Make sure the moment feels right. Are they leaning in too? Do they keep glancing at your lips? These are all good signs. But remember, if you're ever unsure, it's always okay to ask. Consent, my friends, is not only sexy but also mandatory. Now let's talk about the actual act of kissing. It's all about subtlety and gentleness. When you feel the moment is right, lean in slowly. No sudden movements here. You're going in for a kiss, not a headbutt. As you get closer, close your eyes. Trust me, it's less awkward that way. Aim for a soft, gentle contact of lips. There's no need to rush or be forceful. A kiss is not a battlefield, it's a dance. Finally, remember to breathe. Yes, it's easy to forget in the heat of the moment, but you're not a fish. You can't breathe underwater, and your partner's mouth is not an oxygen mask. Remember, the key is to take it slow and keep it gentle. A kiss is an expression of affection, not a race. So relax, enjoy the moment, and let the magic happen. Ready to level up? Let's dive into some advanced techniques. Now, we've covered the basics of a kiss, but what about when you want to take things up a notch? Well, that's where these advanced techniques come into play. Remember though, these should only be used when both parties are comfortable and consenting. First up, we have French kissing. This is a style of kiss involving the tongue. It's like a dance of the tongues, if you will. Don't just thrust your tongue into your partner's mouth though. Instead, think of it as exploring their mouth gently with your tongue. Start off slowly and gradually increase the intensity. Then there's using your hands. Your hands can add so much more to a kiss. You can hold your partner's face, run your fingers through their hair, or wrap your arms around them. It's about making the kiss more intimate and passionate. Next, we have varying pressure and pace. This is all about keeping your partner guessing. Start off with a soft, slow kiss, then gradually increase the pressure and pace. But don't just stick to one style. Mix it up. Go slow, then fast, then slow again. This keeps the kiss exciting and unpredictable. And lastly, we have the secret weapon, the neck kiss. This is a great way to surprise your partner and add a bit of variety to your kissing routine. Gently kiss their neck and see how they react. Some people absolutely love it, so it's definitely worth a try. Now remember, these are advanced techniques, and they might take some time to master. Don't be discouraged if you don't get it right the first time. Practice makes perfect, after all. And most importantly, always make sure your partner is comfortable with these techniques. Consent is key. With practice, these techniques can turn a good kiss into a great one. Now let's talk about what not to do when you're puckering up. Firstly, let's address the elephant in the room, the tongue. It's not a race to see how far you can get it in, nor is it a wrestling match. A kiss is not a battlefield, but a dance, a gentle exchange. Overdoing it with the tongue is like bringing a power drill to a ballet class. It's simply too much. So remember, less is often more when it comes to the tongue tango. Next up, let's talk about hands. Many people, in the heat of the moment, just let their hands dangle by their sides like two awkward party guests. Your hands are not unwanted extras in this performance. They're co-stars. Use them to hold your partner's face gently or to wrap around them in a tender embrace. However, always be mindful of your partner's comfort. Your hands should be an extension of your affection, not an invasion of their personal space. Now, the face, it's more than just a pair of lips. There's a whole landscape to explore. The jawline, the cheek, the forehead. Ignoring other areas of the face is like going to a buffet and only eating the breadsticks. Don't be that person. However, remember, this is not an excavation trip. Be gentle and let your kisses roam naturally. Lastly, but most importantly, respect and consent are the bedrocks of any romantic interaction. A good kiss is a two-way street. It's not about conquering, but about sharing a moment. So, always ensure that your partner is comfortable and willing. The best kiss is one where both parties are equally invested and enjoying it. In the end, it all boils down to being aware, being respectful, and being in the moment. Kissing is an art, not a science. There's no one-size-fits-all formula, but there are definitely some things to avoid. Avoid these pitfalls, and you're on your way to becoming a true kissing connoisseur. Let's wrap this up with a quick recap and some final tips. We started our journey with a light-hearted look at the world of kissing, setting the stage for a deeper dive into the art of the smooch. We then moved on to the basics, the fundamental steps that lead to a successful kiss. We learned that it's all about timing, position, and technique. Remember, it's a dance, not a race. From there, we ventured into the realm of advanced techniques. These are the embellishments that turn a simple peck into an unforgettable experience. We talked about the importance of varying pressure and the magic of the unexpected. We explored the world of French kissing, with its intricate play of tongues, and we even touched on the delicate art of the earlobe nibble. Then we moved on to the don'ts of kissing. This is where we learned that less is often more. We discovered that too much tongue, unnecessary roughness, or a lack of consideration can turn a sweet moment sour. We also discussed the importance of being aware of your partner's comfort and preferences, and how the best kisses are a two-way conversation. Now, as we wrap things up, let's share some final tips. Stay relaxed. Tension is the enemy of a good kiss. Be in the moment. A kiss is an opportunity to connect on a deep level, so don't let your mind wander. And lastly, practice good oral hygiene. A fresh breath is an absolute must for any kisser worth their salt. In the end, the most important thing to remember is that there's no perfect way to kiss. It's about finding what works for you and your partner, exploring and experimenting together, and most importantly, enjoying the journey. So, armed with your newfound knowledge, go out there and conquer the world of kissing. Have fun, be respectful, and always remember to keep it authentic. Remember, the most important part of any kiss is the connection with your partner. Happy kissing! And there you have it, folks, your comprehensive guide to becoming a master of the smooch. But remember, this is a journey, not a destination. Keep exploring, keep learning, and keep kissing. We're sure you'll find your own unique style and rhythm. And hey, if you enjoyed this video and want to keep up with all the interesting facts we have in store, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Your support helps us create more content like this. So until next time, keep those lips puckered and ready. And remember, the most important part of any kiss is the connection with your partner. Happy kissing!